We used this to prank the teacher once at Toronto Film School, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
you printed that?
fully 3D printed, yeah.
What? That's so cool.
Most of the time, like for your video game acting, like you are in a studio or in a situation like this where
Mhm.
you're just speaking into a microphone, and that's where you run into it. It's like you sometimes have to put in like so much emotion that no one is gonna see. My YouTube videos have just kind of bounced all over the place
Okay, yeah,
just because it's kind of what I grew up with. I was trying to get into the video game vlogger aspect, like
yeah. Me too. Me
Markiplier
too.
and
Yeah,
Jacksepticeye and all that.
yeah.
But that wasn't really like working for
Right,
me.
right.
And so I just, out of curiosity, I don't have it here with me, but I made a mask from Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, the gas mask that you have to wear in that chapter. And suddenly people started coming in and watching. And it's like
Good. Awesome.
I got like 100 views, and it just kept going from there. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah, it's
people
working.
like this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, we're here. We're here. The official big boom. Andrew Jennings is here. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Good. For the people watching and listening out there in the world, tell like who are you, Andrew? Who is Andrew Jennings?
Okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Andrew Jennings, also known as Random CG on YouTube. I am a aspiring voice actor as well as a cosplayer, and a little bit of YouTube and TikTok in there as well. Just trying to get the ball rolling on those aspects. But yeah, other than that, I'm a full time driver, uh, and a 2 years remission for from cancer.
Cool. Awesome. Great stuff. But for me, like I think honestly, the way I could put it, you act, you voice act, you do the cosplaying stuff, which actually I'm going to ask you a lot about because I don't know much about cosplaying. So I think it could
For
be a
sure.
great opportunity for you to teach me and also the people out there that don't know about it themselves. But you're very creatively versatile. Um, you do a whole bunch of stuff. I think one of the most interesting things that I want to start with is the 3D printing because I know that's something when you were going to Toronto Film School, you were talking about that a lot about the different sort of things that you would print. Again, another thing that I don't really know too much about. I really haven't like I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that I've never 3D printed anything because I think in grade 8, I want to say, my teacher brought in a 3D printer and we made like these little mini figurines and I don't know like has it evolved since then because I remember I just made it was like this I think it was like all blue had no detail no definition and I don't even really know what the hell it was just some thing but it was cool even then just like being able to like print that
Oh,
um
absolutely.
what are some things that you've like done have you like what have you made?
Well, it certainly has evolved. Like
Oh yeah.
one, yeah, one of the 3D printers that I have, I don't have the accessory for it, but one of the printers that I do have is capable of printing in multiple colors
Oh
for
nice.
different pieces.
Cool.
But also the detail, like some of the 3D printers that come out nowadays are highly detailed. For example, resin printers.
Okay.
What I'll explain what resin printers are
Yeah, yeah,
firstly.
yeah. Yeah.
For those that don't know, there's this kind of resin that activates via UV light, so like sunlight,
Okay.
and they've developed printers that will use UV light to print the item.
Wow.
one of the printers I have is actually a UV printer, and it's got some amazing detail. Like trying to print, like, say, a Dungeons and Dragons character with my normal 3D printers is like
Yeah.
super hard. It doesn't get all the details,
Okay.
but the resin printer, like, you can like see the eyes on these guys. Like
Wow.
it gets that detail.
That's so cool. You
Yeah.
said that's with the normal printer you can't get that detail, but with the resin you can?
Yeah, yeah. The with a normal FDM printer, which is the one that uses like the plastic filament and whatnot,
Okay.
depending on the quality of your printer, you can get away with it.
Right. Okay.
But there are just some, like my original first printer that I bought. It can't capture nearly the detail
Yeah, yeah.
that my resin printer can do. Like
Oh.
when I did the printing of both pieces, it's like night and day. It's like wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I bet. Like you said it uses UV rays to print it?
Yeah. So it
That's
uses
crazy.
yeah. Yeah, I still don't know how it works in
Yeah,
all
because like
honesty.
that's like you can't see these UV rays, so like how does it just create a physical uh thing? Like that's wow. That's
Yeah,
like what is it made out of? Is it still like is it plastic or is it
uh kind of sort of like it's made out of resin.
Oh, okay. So
The
that okay, I don't know what red like yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's I'll just show an example here.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like a waste bottle that I have, but it comes
Okay.
in like this.
Okay. So that's
And
what it's made out of.
yeah.
I see, I see, I see. Sorry, I don't know if you said that. I might have missed that part, but
Oh, it's all good.
I thought for a second you held up the water or the bottle there, and I thought you were gonna say that that's what you printed, and I was like,
No.
okay, just printing these like crazy like useful everyday items. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
I
some
mean,
things that
you can, but
you can?
yeah, you can print
Wow.
everyday useful items.
So if I
And
just need like I don't know, I'm short on a what's a thing? I don't know. Like is there a size limit to these things?
oh goodness, no.
No. Like how big is it? Like the printer? It must be pretty
Well, the one printer I have is massive. Like
yeah,
I just bought this guy, and
right?
I underestimated how big it was going to be. I had to buy like a whole new desk for it.
What? That's crazy. What
Yeah.
was your most difficult thing to print?
Most difficult. That's actually like a pretty good question.
Yeah.
Cause I've had difficulties with like multiple prints.
Okay.
Like some of the prints that I do, of course, for cosplay are quite large. Like they have to be
Nice.
wearable pieces.
Oh wow, you okay, I was gonna ask you that. Like do you use the 3D printing for cosplaying? Yeah. Wow, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of what got me into cosplaying was 3D printing
Cool,
because
cool.
one of my first projects, I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, yeah.
I, I oh,
Whoop.
and there it goes.
Did you
That's
break it?
It broke. Like it fell off the wall a while
Oh,
ago.
okay. I thought you
So,
just broke it like right there, and I was gonna feel so bad.
no, it's seen better days.
Okay, all right, all right. At least it didn't happen like right there.
Yeah. But yeah, we use this to prank the teacher once at Toronto Film School, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
you
a
printed
full,
that?
a fully 3D printed, yeah.
What? That's so cool. Did you bring
Yeah.
that in? I guess yeah. Like I don't remember ever seeing that because we went there together.
Yeah, I don't think I ever brought it into the physical school,
Oh, when
but
we were online.
yeah, when we were
Yeah,
first online,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
teacher was like, "Why is everyone's camera off?" And it's like, "Hello."
yeah, yeah. That's really friggin' cool.
Yeah, but that piece, like I had to print that in multiple different pieces,
Okay, yeah, yeah. I was
and then
gonna, yeah. I was wondering that.
Yeah, that's actually what happened here. Is one of the pieces kind of like
Oh yeah.
just the seams let go, so I have to fix that later.
Can you like that's fixable?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
definitely
Okay.
fixable.
Okay. Good. 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 Um, what was I gonna? I don't know. I was gonna ask you something else about that. Um, yeah. I mean, you said kind of. Well, I guess you said the 3D printing got you into cosplaying. We'll get into that a little bit. Well, what initially got you into the 3D printing?
Um, well, it's kind of just been like my personality. Like I've always liked to work on stuff and build
Yeah.
stuff.
Very
Like,
creative. That that kind of thing. Yeah. Cool.
yeah, yeah. I've always had uh the fascination of like building with Legos, building with
Yeah.
Connects, all that,
Right. Yeah. 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 I love
and
it.
yeah, I just felt like 3D printing was like the next step. It's like I really want to get into that. I like
Yeah.
once I learned what it was, it's like that would honestly be a really cool hobby to get
Of
into.
course. Yeah. 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 Because not everyone does it, right? So it's a very interesting sort of like talking point. Because I mean, yeah, it's not like you can just talk to anybody about that. Um,
Yeah.
I keep thinking of these questions, and I'm like, then I just lose them. I don't know. I just gotta stay present. That's a big thing that I'm working on. But yeah, wow, holy crap, that's nuts. Um,
Yeah. And the crazy thing is with my new printer, like I could have printed that in one piece had I wanted to, like
oh
nowadays.
yeah, yeah,
Because I've actually got another helmet that I'm working on.
nice.
Just move all my stuff here.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a work in progress still, but like this is
Okay.
one solid print. Like I didn't have to chop the file at all.
Wow.
This
And
is
how long does that take to print?
this guy. He took like I want to say almost a week to print. Like
It was
he
just
took
doing his thing for a whole week?
yeah, pretty much. Like
What? I thought you were gonna say like maybe 2 hours.
I
Holy.
I wish like
Holy. Like is it loud? Like can you sleep with that thing on?
uh so far yeah, like
Yeah.
it's in the next room, so
Oh,
I
okay.
don't hear it
So it
when I
doesn't
sleep.
usually bother you. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's when you're sleeping and then you hear the odd crunch, you're like, I should get
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Make sure it doesn't like explode or something. Is it like it's fire hazard? Could it be a fire hazard if it's not taken care of properly?
It could be if
Yeah.
you were careless with it,
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
but off so far I haven't had any issues with fires when it comes
Yeah.
to my 3D printers.
Right.
Like
Oh, good.
I've I've had a few prints that have failed and gotten tangled up and
Yeah.
all
Yeah. Yeah.
melted
Right.
to the printer.
Yeah.
But they had I haven't come close to any fires at all. But I
Right.
do have a fire extinguisher like
Oh yeah.
nearby,
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. That's
just
good
in
thinking.
case.
Good thinking. Uh, do you make like your YouTube videos? Is that about 3D printing or no?
Uh, it is a little bit like
Oh yeah.
my YouTube videos have just kind of bounced all over the place.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like originally, I started off with like trying to just because it's kind of what I grew up with. I was trying to get into the video game vlogger aspect, like
Yeah. Me too. Me
Markiplier
too.
and Jacksepticeye
Yep.
and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that wasn't really like working for
Right.
me,
Right.
and so I just out of curiosity, I don't have it here with me, but I made a mask from Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, the gas mask that you have to wear in that chapter.
Okay.
And suddenly people started coming in and watching. It's like
Good. Awesome.
I got like 100 views, and it just kept going from there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah. It's
people
working.
like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Once you can find that thing that works, that people are like kind of grabbing onto, it's like don't stop. You got you got, you know, you're in the race now. That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool. Would you ever consider like making like a 3D printing YouTube channel where you like, I don't know, make these different cool things, like full on go for it, like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
If I had the space and the
yeah,
time, like I'd
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
go for it.
right,
Like
yeah,
right now, like I said in the intro, like I'm a driver right now
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
just kind of cover the
I
bills.
I bet it takes the most of your time there.
Yeah.
Like when you say driver, like what does that mean? Like you drive like across the country or
Kind of, sort of. Like I'm a parts delivery driver for a
okay,
automotive recycling center.
okay, sure,
So I deliver like aftermarket parts
nice.
and recycled parts all the way up from like London, all the way up to like Mount Forest area.
Okay, cool.
So
So that takes most of your time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I also work a full time job. I was just actually talking about that on my last episode, just about the struggles of working a full time job and like doing this, like the podcast, right? Because I think,
yeah.
what a lot of people don't realize, and I think you could probably relate to this too with you, like the YouTube video stuff, is that it takes time, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
It's like it.
so much time. And I used to think like before I even started this pod, like because I also used to make YouTube videos, and I know how long that takes with all the editing and everything like that, right? But here it's like it's not so much editing, but I mean, I think the bulk of the time is honestly spent just recording. um,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I think that like people underestimate. I feel like, especially if you do it all by yourself, just how long it takes. So, um, you know, props to you for doing what you can, right? I mean, and right, some
Yeah.
people would take the fact that they had to work a job and not do these things. So, yeah,
Yeah.
good on you for doing that. Yeah,
Yeah. And good on you as well. Like
yeah.
full podcast and full time working. Like that's a lot to juggle too. Like
It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to get some like I want to hire some help for the thing, like someone to do the social media stuff and everything cuz yeah, I think that's other than recording, the whole like back end stuff is like just wow. Like there will
yeah.
be times where I have to like say I'll be like short on time and I like last week I recorded the podcast on the same day it released and I never do that, but I just didn't have like I just that was the only time I had, and even at that point it took me like 4 hours to
Oh
do.
wow.
Like yeah, it's and the episode itself was only like an hour long, so it's crazy stuff. So it's like 3 hours of like all the back end stuff. Nuts. Nuts,
Yeah.
nuts, nuts. Yeah. Yeah. Cosplaying. Tell me about it.
Uh, so cosplaying is I'm trying to remember the what the saying is for cosplaying, but essentially it's you're you choose to be like you choose to dress up as a character from like a favorite series,
Right.
like from Star Wars, from like shows like Vox Machina, these or Spider-Man, Batman.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, like superheroes. Yeah. Yeah, I know like a
Yeah.
very little bit about it, and that was my understanding that people like dress up as characters and they go all out for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, it can be from anything. It's like some people like they just enjoy getting dressed up and then
Yeah.
cosplaying these characters.
Right, right.
Like it can be a job for some people.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like
I feel like
for some people it's just like a little hobby, but like
yeah,
I think it's interesting that people can actually make
right.
full careers out of this.
Yeah, of
Like
course. Yeah. I was just going to bring up like Comic-Con. I feel like that could be a place that cosplayers could probably thrive cuz it's, you know.
absolutely. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much Comic Cons and conventions. Like that's the bread and butter for a cosplayer, because those are like judgment free zones. Like you can dress up as anything, and
Yeah.
people can appreciate like the amount of work that you've put into some of these cosplays.
Yeah.
Like some like you can see the effort, like even if it's like someone just cut a cardboard mask out and drew a face on it. Like
Yeah.
you can see that people, it's like you see the costume and it's like, oh, they put effort into it. Like good for them.
Yeah.
And then you get nuts like me that are like, I'm gonna build a full suit. Like
Yeah, right, right. What's your favorite one that you've ever, or favorite character that you've ever cosplayed?
so far the only character I've cosplayed is Percival DeRollo from the Vox Machina series.
Okay. You're gonna
And
have to tell me about. I've never heard of that series. I'm terrible. I'm terrible for that stuff. I don't know.
oh, it's all
But
good. So the Vox Machina series is actually a series that was started by a bunch of voice actors
oh, nice.
who all enjoyed each other's company, and they enjoyed playing Dungeons and Dragons together.
Yeah. Okay.
And one of their campaigns that they actually used to podcast as well on YouTube and whatnot was their campaign for Vox Machina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've
Cool.
since like moved on to like their fourth campaign. Like they've got like a huge show now. Like it's a
Wow.
properly produced show that they
Wow.
have going now.
That's really cool that it started out as just this small thing and now it's sort of expanded into this whole production. That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I highly would recommend. They're called Critical Role if you ever want to look into them. Like
Okay.
they they do some funny stuff there, and
Cool.
they're pretty
Is
good.
it like where do they primarily put their? Is it like YouTube or?
For their game sessions, YouTube is where they go.
Yeah. Like are they on
Audio
TV?
uh, for their animated cartoons, they're on TV. Like they're on
Okay.
Prime right now.
Right. Cool.
But yeah, like their animated series is on Prime right now, and their their D&D sessions are all done on YouTube and like
Nice.
Spotify and all that.
Great.
So,
Yeah. Do they still do the podcast you were saying?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're even expanding it to like other
Yeah. Wow.
groups that were inspired by them to start doing
Awesome.
this.
Yeah.
So like
Cool.
they're just branching out, and it's wonderful to see how
Yeah.
like they went from like a small low budget like production, and now they're a full blown production,
Of
making
course. Yeah.
cartoons, video
Yeah.
games. Like
Yeah.
they're all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I hope to eventually get to, especially with the pod. Like obviously it's a very low budget for me right now. But yeah, yeah, it's really cool to see that progression and that the see the thing like see the a passion project turn into a career, right? That's what I think because if you can do what you if you can make money doing what you love, like you've got it made, right? Like
Oh, absolutely.
like and I think like a lot of people they chase money a little too much and they'll sacrifice things that they actually enjoy doing just because maybe that thing doesn't make a ton of money, right? Because I think podcasting, acting, right? I mean, I always say I'm an actor first, podcaster second. Both of those in the beginning, they don't make very much money, but they have the potential to make lots of money, right? But then that potential, right? That comes from uh, the drive and the commitment and the unwillingness to give up and right and it shows with the I'm sorry I forget the name of what the guys you're
Critical Role.
critical role right it shows right because right they started out as something small and now they're expanding into this big thing. Yeah. How does
Ooh, yeah.
cosplaying play into your life as an actor? Do you yourself go to these conventions?
I try my best to make it out to conventions.
Yeah. Like for like the best you can, of course. Yeah, with everything, with all due, everything considered. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. With everything considered, like I've just started getting into into the production. Like I've just started getting into cosplaying and
Okay, good. So
like
you're pretty
full
new to it.
blown.
Right. Yeah.
I am fairly new to it. Like I've
Yeah.
been trying to be a cosplayer for years now.
Right. 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 Cool.
And then just this last year, I went as Percy DeRollo from the Vox Machina
Yeah.
series,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it honestly felt great. It's like people were recognizing me,
Cool.
people who didn't even know about the show, like they were looking at the cosplay, and it's like, wow, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good cosplay. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
good
Yeah.
on you, man.
Yeah. And at these conventions, like, do people go to like, are they in character as well, or do they just go dress up and then have, conversation? Like, I don't know how these conventions work.
So it kind of depends. Like some people will go into character a little bit, uh, but most of the time it's just them like it's kind of like a kid on Halloween. It's like you
Okay.
just
Yeah.
you're there, you're dressing up to have fun, and you're dressing up to like show off your cool design,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you just get to dork out with like others that are doing the same thing, like
Yeah.
at the same convention area.
Right. 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 Cool. Awesome. The Critical Role, that's like your influence to starting cosplay, or um what was the
Uh,
initial sort of like thing that sparked your interest? Was it them?
I'm trying to figure that out. Actually, that's a good question. Because I've grown up watching like cosplayers.
Yeah.
Super
So
Mary Face was one of them.
okay.
She's a well, she was a cosplayer. She's a full time mom now
Okay.
because she's actually the wife of Cinnamon Toast Ken. He was a YouTuber. Still
Sure.
is a YouTuber.
Cool.
But yeah, uh, I grew up watching some of her stuff, and like other people like there's a few like foreign YouTubers that I've watched that do the full blown cosplay, and like they show you how to like make full blown like props out of foam, how to do the wiring to like do LEDs,
Oh
and like
wow. Like they go that
they
far. Wow.
they go that far, and I'm like,
Wow.
oh, I
Wow.
want to do that one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they'll get it so that they have the fake smoke coming out of them. It's like, oh, I want that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like an expensive hobby.
It can quickly become an expensive hobby. Like
Yeah.
3D printing is the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Well, you don't just create things. You create, how can I put this? Create stories. Let's talk
Yep.
about your filmmaking side of things. I know, I mean, obviously, for those people out there that didn't know, that we went to acting school for a bit there together. Did you ever end up going back or no?
Unfortunately, I never did end up
Okay.
going back. That didn't stop me from pursuing acting.
Good. Good. Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as much as I really did want to go back, like just with
Right.
my illness and everything, like
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just it
Yeah.
all kind of brought everything to a halt. So it's like,
Yeah. No,
okay,
totally understandable. Yeah. Totally understandable. Sort of briefly touching base on that. Whatever you're comfortable with talking about, and again, like we talked about before we even started, just whatever you're, if something's too much, by all means, we won't go there. But I mean, I can imagine that process was probably pretty difficult.
yeah,
But super glad to hear that, now you're cancer free, and that's in the past.
yeah. Thankfully, I'm this year. I'm 2 years in remission. So
Yeah, you're saying, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Does that mean I'm terrible with big words? I'm just a little boy. What is remission? Like, is that like 2 years of like, that you worked like cancer free 2 years ago, or like that's when?
That is kind of sort of what it means.
Okay.
It pretty much means that we're in the phase where, at the moment, I'm cancer free, no more cancer, don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the doctors want to make sure that that's continues to be the
Right.
case.
Right. Right.
So
Because I guess I mean, no, we won't. We won't go there. I
yeah,
was gonna say, and then I was just like, asking too many details. Point is,
it's gone. It's gone.
it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's done. It's in the past, which is it's awesome because a lot of people they can't say that. So
Yeah, yeah,
major congrats to you. And I think that, and then like I also told you, it's like that's the biggest reason why I wanted to bring it up is just um, for people out there that are going through these types of things, or if they have family members that are going through this horrible disease, just know that you got to stay strong, and there is a way out, right? I mean, and not in every case, but
yeah,
yeah,
and like not every day is going to be easy, but like
yeah,
you
yeah,
have. The biggest thing I found is that you have to find the laughter somewhere
yeah,
out
yeah,
of all this.
right,
Like
yeah,
as long as you find it's gonna suck.
for
Like no
sure. I
matter
mean,
what, it's
there's
gonna
no
suck.
there's no two ways about it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
but as long as you can find the reasons to keep going and getting the
hmm
treatment and
yeah,
like even when you're ready to give up, like
yeah,
just going back to just getting healthy, like
yeah,
that needs to be your ultimate goal
yeah,
is
yeah,
eventually the sucky part is going to end.
yeah. Of
And
course, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you are eventually going to be better and you're going to be so happy when it's better.
Yeah, it's gonna feel real good. Uh, they do this thing, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, don't you like ring a bell that sort of signifies the end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like
So I mean, that's sort of something to look forward to, right?
yeah.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually November 2 years ago that I rang the bell.
Oh, nice. Yes. Cool. What is the 2 years already passed? Like, because we are in November. Like, has is
Uh,
it's
yeah,
was
yeah,
it earlier this month?
not this month, but
No,
two
I know,
years.
but like, what day in November is what I'm asking. Like, is the
Uh,
2 years already passed, or is it still coming up?
have to
Or
check
I
real
guess
quick.
if you don't know the day, it doesn't really matter. But I just
Yeah.
didn't know if you knew. But nonetheless, that's awesome, and I'm so glad to hear it because it's a scary thing, right? And but like you were saying, you just gotta find the laughter and and stay strong and you know don't give up, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
um,
the important thing is don't give up. Like
100%.
even when it feels like you should, like
Yeah,
don't give up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's move on to something else. I wanted to keep it pretty brief.
Okay.
Obviously, I mean this is not meant to be ever like in any of my episodes. It's not really meant to be something, sad or anything like that. But I do like those hard hitting moments.
Oh yeah.
It's more meaningful. I feel like for what we can get. Going sort of back to the whole movie making, content creation. I know you'd said, I mean, you are a YouTuber. We kind of talked about that and sort of the types of things that you do on there. You also have a fascination with how movies are made. Um, what about movie making catches your eyes?
Just kind of the whole process. Like
Yeah.
when I first started getting into filming, like I thought the whole film process was like the way that we see it on the screens. Like we see
Right.
the beginning and then we see the end.
Yeah.
But it fascinated me to learn that it's like that's not actually the case.
Nope. Yep.
Like we may start off filming at the very end
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
it's like we don't start the beginning of the film until like mid production, like maybe the end of production
Yeah.
and reshoots. Like it can become a whole process. Like
Yeah. For
there's a
sure.
reason there's a
For sure.
reason that these films take like 4 years to make.
Of course, yeah, yeah. Well, some of them even longer, yeah, depending on
Even longer, yeah.
the the level of the film or whatever. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I also myself have a fascination with filmmaking. Before I became an actor, I was really into like camera work, microphones, all that stuff, all the behind the scenes stuff. So it's very similar to what you're kind of saying, and like, and I think I can say along the same lines of my fascination is that process, seeing, the what I call the jumbled up mess,
Yeah,
and
the organized disaster.
yeah. There's sort of some peace involved. Oops, sort hit the microphone. There's sort of some peace involved in that, like uh, even from like like the process of filming those scenes, and especially for scenes that require like special effects, right? The fact that not only they can do that, right? They can create these visual sort of things, but also the fact that they can make it so real, and the actors themselves, right, can make it so real, right? Like these, I don't know, these CGI stuff that's going on, right? It's not actually going on in front of their face, but they're making it seem so real, and that is the creation that I love, right? Like for me, like I'm a big time like video editor, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I've been editing my YouTube videos, everything like that, ever like for I got like 10 years of editing experience, so a ton there. But like, and the reason why I bring that up is just seeing all like the files and everything like that, just all messy and gross and stupid, and then it's just like create this beautiful piece of art. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that to me is ultimately like I enjoy to see the final process, and like
yeah.
once I learned about that messy process, it just made me appreciate films even more.
100%, 100%. Yeah,
Like the actors are doing a good job on the screen, but like someone's got to be animating that monster that has to
yeah.
chase after them. And
Right.
it's like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Awesome. Film versus theater. Which is better and why?
um,
Pros and cons to both, I guess. I don't know. Different way to think about it.
yeah, I'd say the pros and cons between filmmaking and stage production, as like film production can get boring sometimes,
Yeah.
because one example is I was a background actor in a production that's on Prime right now
Oh, cool.
about cars and whatnot.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was honestly a great introduction to like what it's like to be on a TV
Right.
set, to
Right.
be
You
a
see it
part of that.
firsthand. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like the majority of my time was spent waiting to appear in the background.
Oh yeah. 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 What did they have you do?
uh, Oftentimes it would just be direction, like, walk over here,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
walk this way,
Yeah.
like interact with this person for a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
be like, don't say a word. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I
'cause that
think about when people bring up background acting. Friends? Do you have you seen? Yeah, yeah. So when Phoebe was a background or an extra on Days of Our Lives with Joey, where she, this is like she was saying, like, this is her big break. This is her moment. This is her time to shine. It's so funny how she had it completely wrong, because all she had to do was take the tray of supplies from one side, bring it to the operating table, and she's all like
yep.
nervous, and that's so funny. So funny. I absolutely love that show, and I actually forgot that you are also how big of a fan would you say you are? Are you like average or super
I'd
fan? I don't know.
I'd say I'm about an average
Yeah,
fan
yeah, yeah,
of the show.
yeah. I've
Like
watched
I'd
the
have,
show an unhealthy amount of times.
Yeah, it's actually been a while since I've watched
Yeah,
Friends,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like I do enjoy it every time I watch it. Like Joey's like one of my favorite characters,
Right.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just remembered. Didn't we do a Friends scene? Yeah, we totally did. We
we
totally
did.
did. And you were, I was Chandler. Who
And
were
I was Joey.
you? Were Joey? Yeah. 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 It was the one with. It was. Weren't we helping Ross? Were we moving in or moving? Was it moving in or moving out? I don't know. It was one of those two, and it was just the three of us. And yeah, that was crazy. That was yeah, good times. Good times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, would you say? I don't know if you said film versus theater, which one is better?
When it comes to film, like
Or you
there's
said it's
definitely
more.
more layabout time. Like
Yeah,
you're waiting
yeah, right,
for the
right.
scene.
Yeah, yeah,
It definitely can be fun,
yeah,
but stage acting can also be like very good fun because it's like
yeah.
the audience is seeing the raw production of the
Yep,
film of
yep.
the show.
Right.
Like whether something goes completely to plan or goes completely off
Right.
script, like
Yep.
every show is its own unique show. And
Yep.
like some nights you'll like the audience always keeps you on your toes when you're in a stage production
Yeah. Yeah.
because one night you could say a line that you've been working on that's absolutely hilarious and it's dead silent. And so
Yeah.
you're like,
It can throw you
okay.
off for sure. Yeah. It really
Yeah.
can. Yeah. Um.
And like that can like drag on to the next performance and then you're not expecting to get that big hit. And
Yeah.
then you perform your line and the whole audience just loses it and it's like,
Right.
okay, we
Yeah.
know
That
what kind of
works.
audience we have
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. 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 Awesome. Yeah. I before going to Toronto Film School, I never would have thought that theater would have been of any interest to me. Like I remember even thinking like, you know, I was like hoping that I could pass by the or pass over, skip the theater component to it. But I'm so glad that I mean, I gave it the try that I did because it's so much fun, and not even just for the performance itself, like the rehearsals, right? Getting to know your castmates, and I guess you could say that in any sort of medium of acting, right? You really develop that friendship, because realistically, like that's how we're talking right now, right? Is through acting school, right? Because there wouldn't have been any other way that I would think that we would have been able to get to know each other for the time that we did. Um, yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like the only way that would have happened outside of school is like if like we became like rival podcasters or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It's like at school we became best friends, but podcasters were mortal enemies.
yeah. Oh, fight to the death. Yeah. Uh, where am I here? How do you feel about like short form versus long form? Because I know like short form content is kind of like it's the new norm, right? With TikTok, with YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all that fun stuff. It's like that is what people go to, and I think it's partly due to the fact that we as a society just have such short attention spans now.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, like, it's kind of nice to be able to just like to not have to commit to like a full on 15-20 minute video, or I mean if you're more into like film and TV, like like that hour-long episode, it's like you have to just spend a few minutes just watching a couple little mini clips or whatever. It's cool. I mean, when it was new, I remember thinking like, this is stupid, like what you know
Yeah, I was the exact same way. It's like
yeah,
really? We're doing this?
Yeah, yeah. And I've always been like someone um, that, well, I mean, for my YouTube video days, like I would always make sure to like film horizontally because I was always told vertical is bad, you know, and even
Yeah.
throughout acting school they say that as well. Vertical, bad, always landscape. So I remember when these shorts first came out, and like now we're normalizing this like content on a phone, right? It's like what? But it worked. It worked. Right? It
Somehow
worked.
worked.
Yeah. TikTok is very interesting to me because I mean it's not so easy anymore because they've changed like the algorithm throughout the years. But I remember I made a TikTok, this stupid thing. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's this stupid thing where I was just doing like I was just on one of the filters. Never would have thought that the video would have done well, but it happened to get almost 2 million views. Um,
Wow.
of just me just doing stupid shit. And you know, like there was others where what was another, I don't know, there's a couple other that went into the hundreds of thousands, but they're all stupid little like things that you never would have like. It's not like I like spent time on this. It's not like I was like, this is like a project. I was literally like in my backyard for like the 2 million view one. Just literally it took me like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you know, but
Yeah. It's always the throwaway TikToks that
yeah, yeah,
get the big reactions. Because like you said, it's like I've put effort into some of my
yeah,
TikToks, and it's like it gets like a few hundred views,
right,
maybe a like here and there,
yeah, yeah,
and and then it's like, oh, I'm just gonna do like a little stupid throwaway
just for fun,
TikTok,
and then it
and
happens
then
to
you wake up the next morning and it's like, how many views?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it was crazy. That one is like I remember every time I opened up the app, the TikTok app, for like a week after I had posted it, it was like 99 plus notifications every single time, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
this is how it feels to be famous, I guess. I don't know. This is like this is my time. This is my Phoebe moment. This is my, you know. I remember thinking it's like, okay, well, whatever I did there, I got to continue that. So I remember I made a few more videos of like, doing like the same types of stuff, you know, the filters or whatever, and of course none of them really took off. There was a couple that kind of, I think I made one, like another one that was like similar to the, like with the same filter as like the one that went viral, and it's got maybe a few thousand, which is still a lot, but like comparatively speaking to the first one. So that's, you know, I don't know. TikTok's weird because it's like you can just randomly go viral, but it's like
Yeah,
it's
even
lucky, I
on
guess.
like YouTube Shorts, you can go viral. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
like
can
I,
go.
I pretty much had the same experience on YouTube, rather than TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I just showed a video of one of my new printers, like printing one of the props
Cool.
that I've made for cosplay. And on TikTok, it got a good response. Like it got like 7,000 views or
Wow.
something
Good.
like that.
Cool. Yeah.
And and then I also, for giggles, I threw it on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it got like so many views, like
Yeah.
tens of thousands of views,
Yeah.
and I actually earned subscribers from it. And it's like,
Wow. Eh. Cool.
really, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's like, how does that happen? Like,
Yeah. Just that one thing. It's you know, I don't know,
yeah,
catches people's eyes, and I think like the people sharing it. That's what really works, right? So it's
that
got to be
that for
yeah.
sure is one
Yeah.
of the things. It's like,
Yeah.
you notice how many shares you get, and then those people share and they
Yeah.
share, and it's like,
It's a sort of exponential growth. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
it's crazy how quickly it can just go out there. Like
I
it,
know, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's really cool. Really cool. Speaking of really cool things, back to more. I guess I should have talked about this a bit when we were in the acting stuff of it, but you know, that's the nice part about this podcast being very conversational. We can kind of just go wherever, whenever we we just go with the flow. Back to acting, specifically with voice acting. I know that's something that you had said you also enjoy. Similar to the whole when I was like, film versus theater, which is better? Same question, voice acting versus live action acting, which is better to you and why?
Honestly, that is a good and hard question to answer because I have, when it comes to video game voice acting,
Yeah.
like there's so much that is put into these characters.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
one great example that I'll without spoiling the game,
Right.
but there's a scene in The Last of Us 2,
Yeah.
which if you've seen the show, you've played the game, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a scene where the actor for the game, I'll use the game actor Ashley Johnson.
Right.
They had to do the ray. I think it's called ray tracing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's where they put you in the ping pong suit and they put dots on your face and whatnot.
Well, that's just motion capture, I believe.
Oh,
Or
motion capture. Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah. But
No, that does sound right. Like
Yeah.
the motion capture.
yeah. Yeah.
Like most of the time, like for your video game acting, like you are in a studio or in a situation like this where you're just speaking into a microphone, and that's where you run into it. It's like you sometimes have to put in like so much emotion that no one is gonna see.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's something because
Yeah.
like you could be like screaming your lungs out because your significant other in the video game just died, and you have to make that believable
Yeah.
just with your voice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really there's this that because well just to your point just with your voice because in live action, right, you can use your face to show that emotion, right? You can use your body language, whatever, right? But yeah, it's like you are just limited to what you say and how you say it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and
Wow.
that's honestly like a great challenge. Like I enjoy that kind of a challenge for
Yeah.
when it comes to voice acting.
Right.
Because like I said, it's like when you're doing like the motion capture, like you are acting in that moment, like physically acting and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, of
like
course. Yeah.
but like when
Yeah.
it comes to like voice scenes like later on in the game, like you can just be like having a casual conversation in the game,
Yeah.
but you have to make it sound like it's real. Like
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a really big amount of respect for voice actors. At TFS, did you ever meet or talk to Maddie McDonald?
honestly, I don't think I did. I
No.
think I left before that happened.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. He's one of the or he is the voice instructor there. So he does all the voice acting. He's a voice actor himself, and he actually was just in the new Indiana Jones video game. I don't remember what character he played, but he, as far as I know, played at least a fairly prominent role in that. And to that, like that's just like friggin' in and of itself, like wow. He
Ooh,
went
yeah.
to because I follow him on Instagram and he's like posting about how he's going to LA to go to the award shows and everything for the game, and it's like
Wow.
wow.
Just living the dream with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, us actors, and I'm sure we don't do this just for the reward, right? Like the reward is the work itself. That's the way I always look at it, right? But I also
Ooh,
tell
yeah.
people, like, if there's that potential to make money, right, or be quote unquote famous, whatever, right? It's not that I'm not just doing it for the fame and the money, but like if that's what comes along with it, with the years of working, it's like Why not? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's the way I look at it, at least. I know we all, there are actors out there that just would like to keep it more sort of low key, and are not into the whole glitz and glam of it. But I don't know.
Ooh.
That's the way I look at it. That if it comes along with it, or if it can come along with it, I guess, why not, right?
Yeah, yeah. One of the actors that I always inspire to listen to is Richard Horvitz.
Okay.
He's known for his roles like Invader Zim. Like if you've watched Invader Zim, you've heard his voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Cool.
his biggest thing is always to have fun with the production. Like
Yeah.
that's what you want to look for is
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's like if you're doing it for any other reason, it's
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
it's not really worth it. But like
No.
you need to have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like one of the cartoons he's in right now, like he's interacting with I guess he is technically now an actor, but Brandon Rogers. He was a YouTuber, now an actor,
Oh, okay.
and like they're always picking at each other, like
Yeah.
going at each other, and
Yeah.
it's always in good fun. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like that's what I would like to
Yeah.
like productions to be is like
Of
you
course.
start
Yeah.
like shooting back at each other. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you need to have fun.
Have fun, enjoy the process. Well, it's just like I said earlier, right? It's like if you can if you can make money doing what you love, like
Yeah,
there's really no better way to do it, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah. Like that's the ultimate goal for me is like, I don't ever want to, complain, oh, Monday's here, got to go into work. No, I want to be excited. It's Monday morning. We get to go back on set and, whatever it is, right? Like get to do this thing that I love, when the podcast picks up. Like I am so looking forward to like doing this podcast in person, like the virtual, like we're doing right now it's good for, it's working, right? But I think it's just going to be a lot better when it's actually in person. But that's the process, right? Another teacher, instructor at TFS. I don't know if you heard of him, John Tench.
John
You
Tench.
heard of that name?
I want to say I have. I'm not sure though.
That's okay. That's okay. Point is, he's one of the instructors, primarily in the later terms. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, like I didn't think you would have met him, but I didn't know if you had ever heard of the name. But anyways, the reason why I bring him up, my best friend Riley and I were playing Far Cry. You know that game?
Yep.
Far Cry, about a month or two ago, and I'm sitting there playing it, and I can't remember what the character's name is because I only played it the one time. But I'm playing it, and I'm like, one of the characters is speaking to my character in the game, and I'm like, damn, that voice sounds familiar. What the hell is it? And I'm thinking, and like he's saying more stuff, and I'm like, where have I? Like I'm going crazy. Like I know this person. It's John Tench. John Tench, one of the instructors there. And like seeing how like I have like firsthand got to work with him, that was like this weird moment, right? Because I'm like, I've literally spoken to you, and now like I'm playing a video game, and like you're in it, like I'm interacting with you. Like it's like, what? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's awesome to have like surreal moments like that. Like
Yeah.
like to go back to Richard, like before I underwent treatment, I went to the Toronto Fan Expo.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
He was there, and I got the chance to interact with him.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
he was such a nice guy. Like I really
Yeah.
enjoyed interacting with him. Like we got good pictures and whatnot. I've got his autograph somewhere.
Great. That's
But,
so
like,
cool.
But it's like it's fun to like when you've interacted with some of these actors, like seeing the work that they've done. Like one person that I didn't meet him in person, but I definitely met him in the virtuals classes was like John Cherry.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Like-
met him a couple times in person, but yeah, primarily online. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like seeing some of the stuff that he's been involved with, it's like
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a surreal feeling.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a movie on Netflix. He's in it and he plays a pretty prominent role in it. And
Oh yeah,
same sort
yeah.
I
I
don't know what it's
thought
called.
I saw that he was doing something. I wasn't
Don't know. He was a
sure what it
coach
was.
of like a rowing team, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm so terrible with names and everything. Like I always say I'm trying to get better at watching more stuff. And you know what? Like a real tidbit of mine, without getting into too much detail, I was just recently working in like a job I absolutely dreaded, and I was like so stressed at. So I think that was a big thing why I didn't watch a ton of stuff, because that was taking over a big portion of my life. I have since then moved on from that job, and now I'm in a much better situation. So I'm hoping that now that'll give me some time and like a better headspace to be watching these things, because it really doesn't feel that great as an actor to be talking to other actors about shows and movies, and I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about because I've never seen that, right? And it's like I want to be able to be a part of those conversations, but I mean, I do it to
Yeah.
myself. I'm my own worst enemy, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we're all our own worst enemy, I think.
yeah, yeah. Cool. Before we end it off, my signature rapid fire questions.
Alright.
Sent you these in advance. I don't know if you had the chance to look at them at all. If not, totally okay. But as I also said to you at the beginning, before we started recording, if you have the an idea to speak more about one of these questions, by all means, go for it. But at the same time, if it's just a little quick, little one-liner or whatever you want to call it, by all means as well. First and foremost, favorite movie of all time.
Oh, that's a good one. I think for the sake of it, either Treasure Planet or Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Like those are two bangers that I really enjoy watching.
Treasure, what?
Plan Planet.
Treasure Planet. Okay, that's
Yeah,
that's what
it's
what I mean. I've never seen those, but like I want to be able to say it. But
yeah, I
that's
do
good.
recommend them. They
Treasure
for
Planet.
the time they were released, they were underdogs, but they've grown into
Okay.
like a cult classic.
Yeah, yeah,
These
yeah.
films.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I'll put it on my list, and hopefully, eventually, I will see it. I just gotta give more movies a chance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Um.
sure. These are two movies that for sure.
Yeah. Sort of along the same lines. What's the most underrated movie?
Most underrated.
Movie you really like, and it's like you want more people to know about it.
Well, I would go back to those films. Like those films I did watch, and like I think that they are underrated
Yeah.
for what Disney had for them.
Right. Right. Right.
One movie that I'm always meaning to go back to because I thought the acting was pretty good in it was V for Vendetta.
Okay.
The voice, the character who does Vendetta, like he's that anonymous mask that everyone
Oh
wears
yeah.
every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
The
the way that
hacker
he,
or whatever.
yeah, the way that he portrays the character in that film is like I think it's like pretty good. Like
Yeah.
I only ever saw the film once, but it's like his performance stuck out to me throughout that
Awesome.
whole thing.
Cool. Great. And how about the most overrated movie?
Um,
It's just like, give it a break, people.
it's hard to say really because funny enough, like when it first came out, I thought the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was a little overrated.
Yeah. That is one movie that I've seen, and say your thoughts first, and I'll say mine after.
I thought it was okay. Like for what we've been like for the fan base that has grown around this movie,
Yeah.
I thought it did the introduction and the like for those that don't know much about the theories and the
yeah, the
game,
lore behind it. Yeah,
the
the story.
lore.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like I thought it was a pretty good introduction to Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah,
Uh, but it left me wanting like more. It's like there's something missing here
yeah.
throughout
Well, I
the
don't know
whole
if you
thing.
saw, but they just announced that they're making a second one.
Yeah, it's actually coming out next month, and I'm curious to
Yeah,
go see it,
yeah, yeah,
see
yeah.
how it how the story pans out.
Right, right.
Because there's a YouTuber that was supposed to be in the first film. I've heard theories he's supposed to be in the
Markiplier.
second. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've heard theories that he's supposed to be in the next
I hope so because
one.
he has done so much for that game. He's the one that
Yeah,
like I heard, like I initially found out about the game from him. You know,
yeah,
like he was the one that played it right when it was new. Right, played all the games. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He is the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched that movie just because I've always been ever since seeing Markiplier play it. I've been a fan of the game, right? So when I heard they're making a movie about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that is awesome. You know what a cool idea, right? We're making movies based on video games. That's great, right? And
Yeah.
maybe I just didn't give the movie, you know, a good enough chance, but I really was bored watching that first one. I think
Yeah.
like and maybe it was because there wasn't as much action as I was kind of hoping for, but then again also I just got to give it a better shot. And seeing how they have the second one coming out, I think I'm going to watch the first one again just to kind of prepare me for the second. And yeah, I'm excited. I you know, I like the games, and I think it has the potential to be good, right? And I don't know. I think for a movie like that where it requires like a lot of story, I think the second one could be better just because the story has been explained for the most part, right? So now it's more just like the the meat and potatoes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Stranger Things?
I am actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Excited for Wednesday?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
November
really looking.
26th, season 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing like how this season's gonna wrap things
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Are you do you know much about the show? Because we'll spend a little bit of time if you're good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a little bit since I've seen the show.
Well,
But
yeah, of
like
course, because it's been years since the last season came out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like I have watched like all the seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
throughout.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my best friend Riley are huge huge fans of the show, and we've for the past few weeks have been looking at different theories as to like how the show is going to end because they have announced that it's that this is the last season.
Yep.
And one of the theories that like we came up with, which I think is so interesting, but also at the same time, I think they've already said that they're not doing this, but they could also be saying this because to throw us off. We were thinking that this whole thing is a dream, and how, because like way in the beginning of the show when they were kids and they're playing D&D, like what if it just like at the very end, it's like this whole big like explosion type thing goes back to when they were kids and they're just playing D&D and they're like, what was that weird thing or whatever, and like as if it was all just fake, right? And the significance with that is, I mean, to me that would say that L not real, right? Anybody that's came after L, right? So Hopper, he wouldn't be real, right? Pretty much the only real people would be Will, like all the boys, his mom, right? Like Will's mom, his brother, Mike's sister, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Crazy.
It could even be a dream of one of them. Like one of them's having this dream and everything like is just been like a psychological breakdown for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for all we know, like 11 could be like to kind of add on to it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he could be like an inmate in a psych ward,
Yeah. Right.
and
Right.
11 is just one of his companions in the psych
Yeah.
ward.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, man.
Hopper's like one of the security guards or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they all play a role to like they're yeah, I like that. I like that. So they are real, but they like are different people, right? And maybe they don't actually have like actual relation to each other, but like in this dream, you know,
Yeah,
it could be a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And this dream is just his coping skill for losing his brother.
Oh my goodness. So many different things and I just can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
because
it's gonna be good.
I think the first 4 episodes, I believe, they're releasing in a couple days, and then the rest towards the end of December. Which I've said to other people when I talk about this that I think it is so cool how they're doing the series finale on New Year's Eve. Just because it's like
nice.
because it's the last ever episode, so it's like the end of an era, end of the year, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
literally
if
the
you watch
last
it at
thing.
if you watch it at the right time, like
Oh.
right when the episode ends, New Year.
Oh, I didn't even think about it in that way. But what if they do that? What if they do it where they like premiere it like right at the right time, so that for people that watch it right when it comes out, and then it hits midnight, and then it's like some like the answer that we've all been waiting for, or something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. That would just be crazy.
Yeah, cherry on the top. Like
Yeah, yeah. I think the show does such a great job with like attention to detail, right? Like
yeah.
you know, there's clues right from the beginning of the show, about like how the whole show is gonna go, right? It's like all these Easter eggs and foreshadowing moments. Like I'm gonna miss watching that show, even though they take forever in between seasons, pissing me off. But you know, whatever, it's worth it because there are always like friggin' crazy productions and everything like that, like mini movies almost. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Your dream acting role could be live action or voice.
That's honestly a good question. Like, I would love to play a good protagonist role in like
Nice.
a cartoon series or like a video game series.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Playing the villain would also be fun.
I was just gonna say, I think you can play a good antagonist.
Yeah, yeah. Like one voice that I always try to practice sometimes is doing the Joker impression.
Oh, nice. Why so serious?
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably do it better than me, but
Why so serious?
yes, yes, awesome, man. Imagine this. You know, like it's like a Joker animated series. They know who to call now, right?
Yeah. I can do a Mark Hamill impression too.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. What's a small habit that makes your day better?
Coffee. Coffee for sure.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I bet a lot of people would agree with you. I personally don't drink coffee like a ton. But man, admittingly, I'm a huge like energy drink person. Which I have to say, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, if you have like a latte from Starbucks, the caffeine content in that latte versus a Monster Energy, for example, is pretty similar. Pretty similar. So the reason why I say that, because like I get all the time, you know, people see me drinking it and they'd be like, "Oh my God, how could you drink that?" You know, and it's like pretty much the same thing, you know. And I drink the sugar-free ones, so it's actually better than one of those Starbucks lattes because the Starbucks stuff has like 50 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I like that answer. Coffee. Yeah, we all need it. We all need that daily source of caffeine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an actor's best friend,
Oh
actually.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Ah, favorite video game character of all time.
uh it's gonna be a little like silly, but like I honestly like Luigi. Like
Oh,
Luigi's
nice,
like
nice, awesome. I was hoping you would say something that I would know. I love that answer. I love that. What? Why specifically Luigi over like Mario?
uh I think it's just because like Luigi, like through his video games like Luigi's Mansion,
Mm,
he always shows that even when he's scared to do something, he goes through with
he
it.
does it.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like funny enough, like one kind of thing that was kind of funny during my chemotherapy was I had a little plushie of Luigi sitting next
Oh,
to me in the
nice.
chemo chair
Great.
because it's like even though he's scared to be here, like he'll go through it just to get to what he's after.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah.
oftentimes it's to like beat the like King Boo and save his brother or
Right.
whoever's at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's like he's willing to push through and fight for what he's after. And
Yeah.
it's like he's
That's just
pretty good
a
in my book.
deep and meaningful way to look at that. I love that. I love that because most people would probably just say like, "Oh, he's just enjoyable." I don't know, like a funny character or whatever. Yeah, it's very, very in depth response. I love it. I love it.
Ooh.
Um, and I know, like, I think I might know the answer to the next question, but I mean, favorite character you like to voice? I would say maybe the Joker, if you were just mentioning that. But is there someone else that would be of higher wantness? I don't know if that's a word, but
There definitely would be like a few voices
oh,
that I'd
okay,
like to do. Like the Joker is one that I
yeah,
would like to do, like a close impression to Mark Hamill's Joker.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get that area, but like it would be
Yeah, you
nice.
never know. You never know.
Yep.
I am a true believer in anyone can, as long as it's an attainable goal, right?
Yeah.
Anyone can do anything they want, as long as you just have that drive and that persistence and commitment and everything like that. So, I believe in you, Andrew.
Ooh, thank
Anyways,
you.
who
Yeah.
else?
Other voices that I like to do impressions of sometimes are like Goofy from the like I feel like I can hit that hick that he's got, the southern
Yeah,
hick.
Gorsh.
Gorsh.
Yeah.
And
I think.
of course, I watch Brock Baker all the time, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, where's my money, Damien?
I love it. That's awesome. Oh man.
I set off the dog with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say. I heard the dog going. Was that because like they don't like the voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog's the same way. We'll make these like funny noises, and she'll just go nuts. Yeah,
Yeah.
dogs are funny. Dogs are funny. Comedy versus drama, which is better?
Uh, Comedy is definitely hard. Drama's a little easier to do over comedy.
I like that answer because I feel the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, it's like sometimes you can say the joke and it's flat.
Yep.
Like it doesn't land,
Yep.
and it's like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. Well, comedy's subjective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
drama's definitely easier than comedy, but
For sure.
I love doing comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people don't realize is that it's more challenging to do comedy, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't be funny if you're trying to be funny.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, you just gotta effortlessly be funny. Yeah, and that comes with comedic timing, I know, and that's something that anyone could work on. But there are just some people out there that are just naturally funny, and yeah, must be nice. Yeah. What's your? Well, I'm gonna rephrase this. The second last question here. What's your favorite Canadian stereotype, or what's the most one that I don't know how to word that because I don't like the way I worded it. When I typed it, I was gonna say like Canadian stereotype you do or don't fit, but like I don't know, Canadian stereotypes. Which ones are good and which ones are just like, come on, people, like that's not us.
I would say like the stereotype that we're all very, very nice people.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
It's like I hear it all the time. It's like, yeah, I am a nice guy, but it's like you catch me on a bad day.
Oh
like,
yeah,
we're not all that nice to each other.
yeah, yes, exactly.
Like there,
all this.
Like one thing that I always laugh about is like if you look into the history of like our side and when we've joined like major world wars,
yeah,
it's like we've proven we're quite the opposite of what we
right.
are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I won't get too much into detail,
right,
but it's
right.
like there's a reason the Jiva convention exists, and we're that.
yeah, yeah. And the very last one. This is something that I ask a lot of guests just because I love like I said, the inspiring aspect of it. But the best piece of advice, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice. I'm trying to remember because I feel like I got a really good piece of advice while I was at TFS. I think it was actually from one of our film coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Because at one point I was told by a director, like when I was doing a stage production, was I had a very bad voice and I would never really make it in the stage acting production.
Okay.
And that kind of always stuck with me. But then when I did the production at TFS and he kind of stopped me and he's like, I just want to make a comment on your voice. And it's like, is it not loud enough? Like what? He's like, no,
you're
voice
expecting.
Like I was
expecting the worst.
I was expecting the worst. And he's like, your voice is very good and loud and like,
yeah,
he pretty much said, like, complimented my voice. He's like, I just need you to bring the volume down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah. That must have felt real good.
Yeah. I think it was while we were filming, like, the Walking Dead stuff.
Yeah.
Like he I forget the name of that teacher, but, like...
that was Ash Catherwood.
Yeah, Ash.
Yeah.
He gave me a pretty good compliment with that. It's like, because I even remember explaining to him, it's like, I've been told I have a bad voice. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you've got an awesome voice for this. And it's like,
right. Yeah, I think that just kind of briefly touching base on that, that whole Walking Dead, whatever you want to call it, because it wasn't like an exact thing. It was based on the show, but with a little twist, I'd say. That was so well casted. I think that you playing Herschel was like perfect because you have this like sort of leader aspect to you, and I think that's what Herschel was. Is he was the leader? He's the owner of the farm, right? So very very well casted. Yeah. That was Glenn. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. I was hoping to be like Shane or something like that, but again, I think it was well casted, and Glenn turns out, or he starts out as like this like absolute loser, little boy, but ends up being this badass. Yeah. Well, Andrew. That's pretty much all I got. I want to thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed your time on the show. You did great. It was a pleasure with having this conversation with you. Before we end it off, I'm going to give you the floor for anything that you want to say, or any shout outs or anything. Where can people find your work? If not, totally okay, but the floor is yours if you want.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone's interested in cosplay or video gaming stuff, hopefully maybe some voice acting stuff. I'm thinking about getting back into the voice acting game.
Awesome.
You can check me out at Random CG on YouTube. I think it's Random Cosplay 47 on TikTok.
Okay.
Those are really the only two platforms I'm on at the moment. But
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
we'll see.
Awesome.
And
YouTube and TikTok. Yeah.
yeah, and shout out to Toronto Film School, because without them, this wouldn't have happened.
Probably, yeah. This wouldn't have happened. Yeah. Not unless we were podcast rivals. Yeah.
Yep, unless we were podcast rivals.
Yeah. Right. Well, to those viewers and listeners out there, thank you all so much for viewing and listening, doing the thing like you do every week. We appreciate it. Be sure to follow the show on Instagram at Off the Record with Jordan Rance. And, of course, subscribe here on YouTube at Off the Record with Jordan Rance. This is where you will only find the video version of the pod. Everywhere else, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart, all audio. If you're into that thing, that's where you can find that stuff. New episodes every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, wherever you get your podcasts. Like I said, all those different audio platforms. Once again, I'm Jordan Rance, and this is Andrew Jennings, and we are out of here. Bye.